Ipob is playing a very high risk with little reward, but who will tell them? Joe Igbok warned. When Ipob mandated that there will be a sit at home every Monday until their leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released from detention, I saw blood. I knew it will lead to bloodshed. The May 30th sit at home is for a higher cause, reflecting on the lives lost during the Civil War and mourning them. This Monday sit at home is about one man. No matter how symbolic he can be, he is one man. Nnamdi Kanu is not the only Ipob member in prison. There are hundreds of them in prison. The fact that it is okay for Ipob to ignore all their incarcerated colleagues and fight, mainly kill and die for one man doesn't sound like a group trying to create an equal society. We are all equal, but Nnamdi Kanu is more equal than the others in prison, and he is more important than the people who will die. They seem to be saying, but it is their right. They can say and do whatever they like. But I have a problem with forcing people to follow your ideology. Pictures. They say don't lie, but the image of the compliance of the sit-at-home order do not tell the whole story. A lot of people are afraid of being violated by Ipob members, and a lot more do not want to be caught in the middle of the fight between security and operatives, he said. Who told you that Ipob is playing on a very high risk? Which high risk? Which high risk that Ipob is has come up with a sacrifice to make to see to the quick release of their leader is now a high risk. Have you will you ever see anything that is truthful and be able to reveal it? What will you say about Nigerian government? Nigerian government that floated the extradition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in a very illegal way. What are you talking about? Who are we deceiving? You can say that to any other person, but not to Ipob. You see, Joe Igbok, I know you very well to be a very strong critic of Ipob, but when it comes to this very statement, of course you know now. You know Ipob. They are very much unshaken. They are not afraid of facing any danger or any trial that tries to come their way. They don't. So with what you have just said right now, I will tell you emphatically that it will only cause the Ipob members may only be attacked only when you, Joe Igbok, has planned with those Fulani headers that you have allowed to be patrolling the southeast, invading stations and prison yards, disguising themselves to be gunmen and what have you. So Ipob is playing on a high risk by demanding for their freedom, by demanding for their rights, by saying that their rights must not be abused. Huh? So they are playing a high risk. You don't know. See, you know one thing about you, about Joe Igbok. He blows a lot of grammar, but with no meaning. With no meaning. What is the meaning of this that he had just said? What message is this going to pass aside from causing issue? Aside from causing issue, my dear viewers, I challenge you with this very statement of Joe Igbok, because you know Joe Igbok, for a very long time, he has been a strong critic of Ipob. So I don't even expect him to throw support or praise to Ipob, especially at the critical time. Especially at this critical time. But the only thing that we must do as Ipob members and Biafrans is to remain resolute, to remain focused and unshaken, because this is the period many of them will come, you know, enticing us with lots of gifts. So let us be at alert to say no. Let us be at alert to turn them down. To turn them down. That is why in every of my broadcasts I try as much as possible to make it reviewed, because I know what Nigerian government is capable of doing when it comes to things of this kind. I know what they are capable of doing. So, my dear viewers, based on this very issue, if you look at it very well, you will see that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's trial is already gaining weight, and this always happens each day of the day. You see that? So that is why we need to be wise. We need to be wise, we need to be smart. Let's know ourselves. Let's be strong and unshaken. You understand? And I just did. So my dear people in the house, I invite you to come in, at least let's hear you. Let's know your opinion. Let's know your ideas. Let's know how you feel. Please, don't feel to leave your comments below the comment section. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos.